water.
Who's ready for pork chops? I'm kidding. Clearly, we are not making pork chops today. We're going to make some buffalo chicken wings. That's what's about to happen. I have spent many a dollar on these at restaurants all over the place. And I tell you what, it is so easy to make them at home. First, we're going to cover all of these wings with water and put just a little bit of baking soda in there. That's what's going to just give it a nice wash to make sure we've got a really good, clean cooking surface before we get started. Now then, we're going to go ahead and get our marinade ready. What we're going to do is add just a little bit of tomato paste into this here bowl. Absolutely. Make sure we got a really good, strong, solid base. Wonderful. You're going to about 4 tablespoons of that. I love Hunt's. It is so rich and delicious. Now we're going to add a little bit of honey in there. Absolutely. Now, I don't love measuring honey. It always makes me just a little crazy to try to do that because then all your stuff's sticky. So we're going to estimate about a tablespoon of honey in here as well. Next up is soy sauce. Now, this one, you need to be careful with the measurement on this. Things can get real salty real quick if you're not careful. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of this in, and I'd rather not eyeball it. If you are careful with your salt consumption, I'd say go ahead and maybe add half that instead. Yes, the flavor will be different. Also, your salt content will be a lot lower. So if you're watching your sodium, go ahead and cut that in half to 1 tablespoon. Here we got 1 tablespoon of beautiful yellow mustard. You can use the brown spicy stuff if you like. I just prefer the yellow in this because we've already got a lot of different complex and strong flavors in it. We're going to set that aside for right now. Look at that. You're going to pan fry those just like you would anything else, all right? You're going to get those really well done. And then you're going to add your marinade to it, okay? So for this, you're just going to make sure that you've got a really well-done chicken. Please, please, please be careful with your poultry. It can be so dangerous you don't cook it properly. That's why you've already had started with done chicken wings. They're already finished. I've already fried them up. We're good to go. All we're doing now is adding the flavor to it, okay? So that marinade's in here, and we're just going to stir that around for a little bit. Make sure that each one of these wings gets really well covered. Now, I'm a drum guy. I do not like having a fight with those 2 little bones inside those thigh leg whatevers. So I am definitely a drumstick kind of fella. Now, surprise, we're going to add some cherry coke to it. Exactly. So we got that spice that's going to add a little bit of that sweetness to it, and it is going to be so good. We're going to continue to cook that down and reduce it to make sure we got a really nice, thick, rich sauce.
Into the oven.
Look at that, how gorgeous. Oh my God. Now you're going to save the sauce and the chicken. We're going to put the chicken on a plate, and then we're going to put that sauce with just a little bit of flour, and that's going to be our dipping sauce. Just dip them right inside. It's going to make it a little bit thicker. Beautiful. I wish you'd look at that. How gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Now you're going to need your napkins, okay? Any kind of moist towelette, because these are not for glove wearing fancies, okay? These are for getting up to your elbows, messy and disgusting. But golly bum, worth every second. I wish you'd look at that. Golly bum. Yeah. You can serve this with fresh celery, carrots, any of that other kind of stuff. You can serve it with blue cheese or ranch, whatever makes you happy. But I tell you what, if somebody were to put a whole plate full of these down in front of me, I'd be absolutely hunky-dory. Eat up, y'all. Enjoy it. Whew. Yes, please.